This is 10 signs that you know that you are a healer in this lifetime on a soul level. Let's get into it. Number 1, you are a shaman archetype and you've been through what is normally called the dark night of the soul. This means that you've suffered life-threatening ordeals or trauma throughout your life or in your life, and it has led you to have a deep understanding of how to retrieve your soul after being shook or thrown out of your body, and having more sensitivity to the astral realms and to the realm of the spiritual dimension to be able to go and retrieve your soul back. You see, when we go through a trauma, it changes us intrinsically on a soul level to be more aware and more perceptive to the ethereal realm. You could also have moments where you are able to perceive these either in your mind's eye or externally as a seer. You can see spirits, you can see orbs, you can see things that people normally wouldn't see, whether it's auras and otherwise. That defines you as the archetype of the shaman and somebody who has a healing ability. Number 2, you consider yourself a light worker, somebody who is meant to come here to alleviate the pain and the suffering of humanity by shining your lights in this world. And you do this because you know that by being the light worker that you are, not only are you healing others, intrinsically you're also healing yourself. There's a deep sense of unity and oneness that you hold within you as a light worker. Number 3, you are somebody who considers himself an empath or somebody who is sensitive to energy. Now, the fact that you consider yourself sensitive to energy or that you're an empath, this means that you can easily perceive or pick up on emotions and feel them. And this will aid you in your work to helping people to heal because you have an understanding of what they're going through and you can empathize with them. This gives you the skills and the tasks to be able to learn how to effectively use these empathic gifts in order to lead others to find balance and serenity within themselves. Number 4, you are somebody who is a very vivid dreamer. And this relates back to number 1. If you're a shaman, then it's likely you are also a very vivid dreamer. And if you are able to travel to the astral realm, this is the unseen realm. This is the realm of the invisible. Also, something that shamans have the ability to do is to tap into the unseen realms as seers. So if in fact you're a very vivid dreamer, you're somebody who is able to receive premonitions or messages in dreams, if you're somebody who is able to tap into the future, then it's likely that you are a natural born healer. Number 5, and this one is tricky, you have a deep set need to do something, to take action in helping to relieve or alleviate somebody of their own pain and suffering. This means that sometimes as a natural born healer, you're actually putting yourself in a dangerous or precarious situation by trying to take somebody else's suffering, by trying to take somebody else's pain and trying to put it on your own shoulders so you can make it lighter for them. And that this can be dangerous is because not only does it put you in a situation where you feel like you have to be the hero, it also can mean that you put yourself in the martyr seat, which means that you're sacrificing yourself for other people. And it could be to the detriment of your own health, mind, body, and soul. As a healer or somebody on a soul level who feels like they want to give healing to the world, you also have to acknowledge how to be responsible in that somebody that you're working with, we have to have an understanding that you can't take on somebody else's pain or suffering for them. They have to be the one who chooses with full free will to help heal themselves. Because as a healer, you're not actually doing the healing, you're just guiding this person to heal themselves. Knowing that can help save yourself from having to put yourself in the hot seat without having somebody acknowledge or return the gratitude for you showing how you want to relieve them of their suffering. Number 6, you may have this little known syndrome called wounded bird syndrome or wounded animal syndrome. And this is akin to attracting people who you feel could be broken or dysfunctional in some ways, people who are depressed, people who are broken and sad, people who may have deep set anxieties or fears, you tend to attract those type of people into your life, and you tend to try to fix them. Remember that not everybody who crosses your path who is going through something is meant to be guided by you. Number 7, you'll find that people who come into your life who are strangers or people you've just met for the first time, they happen to divulge a lot of information and dive into a lot of personal details because they feel like they can trust you with a lot of the stuff that they've been through. They tend to confide in you. They trust you. They feel comfortable around you enough to tell you their life story and tell you everything they've been through. And this is because they know, they can sense that you have some intrinsic healing ability. And naturally, just by listening to people who open up to you, you are providing healing on some level for them. That they're purifying by just getting the ability to talk about it with you. Number 8, you could feel a lot of tingling in your hands and your arms. If you're a natural healer, this is the sign that you get intuitively that you're meant to channel energy, especially because the palms are channels themselves. You could feel a lot of tingling in those areas. Number 9, you likely have been in some sort of training or healing modality. This is what has been a huge pivotal turn in your life where you have been called to already some healing modalities in the past, and you wish to evolve and learn more types of healing measures or methods, especially alternative ones. And finally, number 10, you identify and recognize that crystals have healing ability. You are somebody who's drawn to understand the healing properties of crystals, and it could be something that you feel like you use within your work to do healing with. There you have it. Those are all the signs that you are a healer on a soul level. Make sure you comment and let me know what you thought about it. You can add some more things to this and let me know if you